Hi, Raylene Froman, the Roman Froman here. How about a tool to help you calculate how much house you can afford? Let's get started. Hi, Raylene Froman here, the Roman Froman. Would you like to have access to an affordability calculator that helps you calculate how much home you can afford and dynamically changes as your financial situation changes? Let's step through the affordability calculator so that you can have some idea what your payment might be and the price of a home might be that you can afford based on your specific information. So let's start with household income. Here we're looking at your gross income before taxes and other deductions are withheld. So maybe your annual salary is, say, $50,000 a year. Monthly debt. So this is debt that you owe, not your rent, but things like maybe you have student loan payments or a car payment, or you have some type of consolidation of loan payment that you make each month. Credit score. So here, select your credit score. It's always good. We talked about one of the items that you need to know before you start looking for a house is what your credit is. So down payment can requirements can range from um, zero, perhaps on a VA loan, to 3.5% to 5% on an FHA loan. If you have the ability to put down 20%, then you will not have to pay mortgage insurance. So, those are the type of questions you want to think about when you're looking at down payment. So, maybe for this example, we'll have a 5% down payment. The life of the loan is, say, you generally your lender will provide you options here. If you have a 15-year loan, you'll obviously have a higher payment, but you will pay less interest over the life of the loan. 30 years fixed is common because there is no penalty generally for early payment. So if you want to pay it off earlier than the 30 years, you have that flexibility. Annual percentage rate for interest. Um, as it fluctuates based on your credit, your type of loan, the current federal prime rate. We can leave an estimate in here of, say, 3.88%. Maybe higher, it may be lower. Property taxes, it depends on the state and locality of where you live or plan to purchase a home. This is an assumption of 1.2% and monthly HOA fees. So if you're thinking that you're going to purchase a home in an area that has an HOA, then you would estimate what that monthly HOA would be. And lastly, here, annual home insurance. So each year, what will the insurance be on the home that you plan to purchase? And so you can get estimates and quotes for your area and approximate value of the home. So it calculates that the amount of purchase power that you might have based on this information, so 200, roughly $216,000, and what your payment would be um, might be $1,385 a month. And how this breaks down is, just $967 would be your mortgage payment. So the principal and interest of the loan. Because we have a down payment of less than 20%, mortgage insurance is required. Um, and so that would run $135 a month. Your property taxes are generally paid on an annual basis, but your lender will incorporate an estimate for them on a monthly basis to accumulate that money to pay them. So property taxes based on that 1.2% is about $216 a month. And the homeowner's insurance of $800 works out to be about $67 a month. So that is your total for your $1,385 payment each month. This was based on an assumption of 5% down. So 5% of the 216,000 is a little over $10,000. If you want to see what the impact is, if you had a little bit of higher debt, maybe your credit was excellent, say 20%, and the PMI insurance disappears. So this is interactive and updates dynamically immediately so that you can see that the change in our assumptions produced a $201,000 house with a payment of $1,000. And you can see here that the breakdown of the payment is such that mortgage insurance is no longer required. But your down payment would be $40,000. So you can play with that a little bit and find out where your numbers are at and what down payment you could afford and what estimate what property taxes and annual home insurance might be for the area that you're looking. I hope this helps you understand what amount of purchase power you may have to purchase a home and what your monthly payment might be and how these factors impact that monthly payment. Download the affordability calculator in my app below. You'll see the link to my app, and it is under the More tab. You can run different scenarios and see what works best for you.